campers, April Herring-Murray here, Marketing Director at the Pacific Plug-in Liner Floraview Mountains National Park. Welcome to the 2024 California Spring Trials. I want to welcome you to our national park where we will be hiking 10 different trails. So take a look at the trail map here. You'll see 1 through 10. So you're going to need to strap on your hiking boots, get hydrated because it's going to be a long hike, but we're going to see some really cool plants along the way. And just so you have nice notes, we have a nice handy dandy field book here where it has all the plants that you will see along the way. As we go through the different displays, we will go meet up with some of the other rangers and we'll get some stamps along the way to make sure that we go through every single trail. And then at the end of the day, we'll get a nice little prize for hiking every trail at Floraview Mountains. So let's go, campers. We're going to go to our first stop, Hellebore Frost Kiss. All right, so this year we wanted to showcase at the trailhead here, trail stop number 1, Hellebore Frost Kiss Trail, the Hello Hellebore brand. So this is a retail brand, a customer-facing brand that really points out hellebore and showcases this nice, beautiful plant that many consumers might not know about. So we say goodbye winter, hello hellebore, because this is one of the first plants to bloom in the spring. So it's really welcoming spring after those deep, dark days of winter, seeing a little bit of color in the landscape. So let's go ahead and start our hike, and we're going to go see a few new varieties. All right, so in here we've got several new varieties. Some of the varieties we've seen in the past, but maybe we haven't seen that many around. And now in 2024, we have quite a bit of them around. So let's talk about one of these varieties. One of my fan favorites. This is Charmer. So this Hellebore Frost Kiss Charmer. This one has lots of blooms. Look at that bloom power on Charmer. This particular plant is in a 2.5 quart. And it was planted in spring of 2023 as a 72 cell. And you can see those big, huge flowers. This particular flower has fallen out already, but you do see the speckling on the sepals there. Really nice on that Charmer. So this one is a nice raspberry pink, compact habit, lots of blooms, really grower friendly. And all of our Hellebore Frost Kiss available in a 72 cell planted in the spring and a 32 cell planted in the fall. All right, so let's take a look at also, last year we saw a little sneak peek of Vibey Velvet. This one is a deep dark red variety. Look at how deep dark and red that is. Similar to Anna's Red, but this particular variety will be more compact. The flowers are a little bit smaller, but it makes up for that in loads of blooms. So that is Vibey Velvet. Now this one we did sell out in 2024, so if you really like Vibey Velvet, you got to get your orders in early at Pacific Plug-in Liner because we do sell out of those popular varieties. New for 2024, we did have a small amount available of this new variety called Elemental. So think of this one as maybe a Penny's Pink improved. This variety, loads of pink flowers, and when they're fresh, there's a nice kind of highlighted center. So you can kind of see that. And then on the outside, you see these kind of almost like someone dipped a paintbrush in a deeper pink color there. What I like about Elemental on top of loads of flowers is after the flowers fall out, so like this flower, it's not there anymore, the sepals remain very colorful. And so even though they're not in flower, the whole plant as a whole is still very showy. So that is Elemental, new for 2024, and we'll have more supply as a liner in 2025. So as we were hiking this year, we discovered a whole new variety. This variety just really blew our socks off. So this one is called Magico. So this is a sneak peek of what's to come. So there's only a few of these in existence right now. So we'll be busy working in the lab and multiplying these so that we can get more out there for 2025. So this one is a nice bicolor, similar to Glenda's Gloss. The only difference is that you're going to see more flower power, definitely darker bicolor, and more flowers. And also this one blooms a bit later than Glenda's Gloss. So a nice improvement on Glenda's Gloss here with Magico. So stay tuned for Magico in 2025. All right, well that wasn't too bad, hikers. That's trail number 1, so let's go hike to trail number 2, the Polyanthus Pathway. All right, here the Primula breeders have been busy. Look at all that color range. So the Polyanthus Pathway began several years ago when the Curleys decided to breed a double flowering Polyanthus type of Primula. The goal was to have that double flowering Polyanthus type, which is taller, and after some breeding, they did get a double flowering Primula, but it wasn't very tall. But they were very nice, so they came out with a ballerina. So that is a ballerina. Think of it as a small type of Polyanthus. So we have several of those on display here. Well, the breeding continued because the ballerinas were not the ultimate goal. And recently, they've gotten some varieties with some height to the stem now. So now you can see same double flowers, but a little height to the stem. So you're really seeing those flowers. So this is more of a medium plant, and these are the Pollyannas. There's 8 colors in this series now. And this particular variety here, Sunny Yellow, if this video had smell-o-vision, smell the flowers. Smells like Fruit Loops. Nice cereal to have when you're camping. All right, so that's a medium, Pollyanna. Well, that wasn't enough. So then they kept breeding and they came out with, let's grab this big lady here. So this is one of the pretty polys. There's 4 of these. Look how gigantic that Primula is. That's a whole new category of Primula there. This is one plant planted in week 37, overwintered. By the way, all of these Primulas need to be overwintered, and you can just see the results, how big of a pot that Primula filled. So that is Primula Pretty Poly. And all of these Primulas are available in a 128 cell from Pacific Plug and Liner, and they are generally available in the fall around week 32 to 40-ish because they do need to be vernalized to bloom. All right, so now we learned about some Primula. Let's walk over to some Delphinium at the Delphinium Del Genius Trail. This is stop number 3. Wow, look at all that blue, royal purple. Nice double flowers. So in this program, this is not new. We've had this pathway for a while, but recently we discovered a whole new variety. This is called Kingsley, and you'll see same multi-branching habit, but with a nice royal purple flower with some blue edging there. Nice on that Kingsley. And just so you can see the undercarriage of this Delphinium, look at all the branching, 1 plant per pot. These were planted in week 41, gave it a little pinch, and ba-boom! Look at that, Kingsley. Nice multi-branch, multiple flowers, and from each of these flowers, more flowers start to come off the side. So this is a really nice variety to add to your assortment. The Delphinium Del Genius series has 7 colors now, so we're super excited about that. All right, well, we're gonna walk over here to trail number 4, and we're going to talk about Symposium.